coming home. New York City, baby. I'll be honest, I'm pretty excited. Mama, Pops, and Cece, yeah, they're going to be there. Playing in front of them in an NBA uniform for the first time is going to be a special moment for me. Now, I know all of Harlem.
It's time to get away.
Park Avenue and 42nd Street outside Grand Central Station in Midtown Manhattan. And it's the Jazz coming in from out of town on this one, an interconference game today. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. Taking a look at New York. They're hungry for wins and have to look at this as a great chance. Facing another struggling team, we'll see if they can seize the opportunity.
Yeah, and they're coming in this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
And you know how it is, Greg. You tend to remember the losses more than the wins. What might have gone differently when you've lost a game. You feel a lot better when you can answer back with a win, but you got to earn it.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Burke's the off guard with Hayward at the 3. And it's Burke in at the point. Now here's Hayward. Rocket 6. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Kicks it to Favors. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. You know, Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league.
Second free throw, no good.
And guys, with Favors, his development, you know, you forget. Sometimes it takes big men a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Now, here's Burke. Aaron Aflalo missing his last shot. Now, here's Burks. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. And it's sent back by Lopez. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. On defense, the Jazz. Last time they met was in Utah.
A really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, Greg, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
New York shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
That free throw good from Galloway. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Anthony against Hayward. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence. I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Now, here's Burks. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now, here's Burke. Defense is right there from 12 feet out. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Burks. Favors has got his first bucket of the night. Galloway, the pass to Aflalo. Here's Porzingis. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Gobert, the screen. Burke kicks to Gobert. He used that pick to get in close.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Anthony. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Follow the pass to Porzingis, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Hayward against Anthony. Hayward dishes to Gobert. 6 on the shot clock. Leaner from distance. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Pass to Porzingis. Back to Anthony. Takes the 13-footer. No luck. And it's Utah the other way. Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, and the foul trouble coming down the stretch. You know, they didn't have the guys on the floor you'd like to have out there, nor could they be as aggressive on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and because of the foul trouble, they really didn't want to incur more foul trouble, so they backed off and became passive, and that's no way to play defense.
And right before Carmelo went down with the injury last season, it seemed like he had added the fadeaway to his game, molded a little bit after Dirk Nowitzki.
Here's Burke after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Favors. The 17-footer goes down. Favors got his second bucket tonight.
Now that's an old school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Here's Galloway. He had 10 points in the win against Philadelphia.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Now here's Anthony. Here's the 3. Favors with the rebound. Burke kicks to Favors. Hayward on the wing. Out to Favors. Hayward outside. To the middle. Here's Gobert. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Knicks with the lead. Galloway kicks to Aflalo. Lopez passes to Aflalo. To the left side wing. Some nice passing by New York here. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Next, Kevin Seraphin. He's checked in for Porzingis. Williams comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Grant in for Langston Galloway. The free throw off from Lopez. When you look at the numbers for Robin Lopez, Clark, they won't blow you away, but his impact is a lot bigger.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, he's unselfish as a player, does all the little things. He's not focused on his numbers or shot attempts, and that's a welcome deal for coaches and teammates. He just wants to help his crew win.
And here is Grant following the three-pointer by Freak. There's a screen by Williams. A follow. That's good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Now here's Freak. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte.
And also 3 steals. So he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
Aflalo dishes to Seraphin. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Exum. Williams kicks to Lopez. Feeds it to Seraphin. And again, it's New York.
And speaking of the intangibles for Robin Lopez, he's great at boxing out for rebounds and setting screens offensively. Again, things that there really aren't stats that are kept, but those are ways you can impact the game. And those are the kind of plays that often go overlooked.
Here's Freak following the score by New York. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Seraphin. Aflalo outside. Inside. The shot will not go. And it's Utah the other way.
And Lopez, or as they like to call him, Rolo, an elite rim protector. Just a really good shot blocker, but he doesn't chase blocks. He just challenges every shot inside without fouling.
Here's Hood. They get it back. Tries again. Shot's good by Lyles.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Pass to Seraphin. We've got 22 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Goes up again. The kick out to Williams. Grant outside. He feeds it to Seraphin. Tries yet again. Misses off the left iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. New York ahead. They lead by a bucket. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
You know, it's been a great display of team basketball here thus far.
5 guys, 5 fingers working as one. Just beautiful team basketball on display for these guys.
And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got Williams. Amundsen is out there with Kyle O'Quinn. Then there's Grant, and it's Galloway in at shooting guard.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league, had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Anthony's checked in for Williams. Talking about Derek Favors, his points per game average went up last season, as it has done in each of his 6 seasons in the league. He's an ascending player.
He is, you know, definitely refined his moves down on the blocks, and he's also become much improved at passing. out of the double team, averaging a career high in assists last season as well. The arrow is certainly pointing up for Mr. Favors.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets did some really solid work on the floor. He had 11 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He really was the second unit for his team in a great performance, guys.
All right, thanks, Doris. He's got a lot of positives to take away from that game.
He really does. It was one of his better, because we've seen this guy have a lot of good ones.
And you'd have completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Crafty move. Out to Favors. Pass to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Now the dish to Freak. Hayward with the ball. Now defended by Grant. The Knicks leading by 3. And there's the feed to Amundsen. Grant the pass to Amundsen. And stolen by Favors. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Out to Hayward. Dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Back to Hayward. Ring shot on the way. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Well, I tell you what, Gordon Hayward really is fun to watch shooting the ball the way he does.
Grant dishes to Amundsen. Hayward against Anthony. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. As long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
A different look for Utah. Gobert comes in for Trevor Booker, and it's Burks in for Exum. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. He kicks it to Burks. Favors passes to Freak. And he lays it straight in. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
There's Galloway. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And O'Quinn kicks to Amundsen. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for O'Quinn. He's averaging 6 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
Here's Grant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's got 7. It's rebounded by New York. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Now, Freak and Jaren Grant missing on that last three-pointer. Freak. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Jazz shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Only shooting 71, really, on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
The first one falls.
A lot of action in this one for Freak. He has 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
Catching up on the changes for New York, Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Porzingis comes in for Louis Amundsen. Derek Williams checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's a Flalo in for Grant. Well, let's take this chance now to bring up the rookies at the head of their class in steals this past month. Freak, third.
And if those... numbers show us anything, it's how he is at picking up on ball handlers' tendencies and knowing when to make his move.
Well, he's a premier pickpocket last month among rookies. You can't afford to get lazy around him because he'll leave you empty-handed for sure.
Now here's Williams. 9-point game his last outing. They set the screen. Rodney Hood's checked in for the Jazz.
That's his first personal foul.
And so we conclude the... The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Different look for New York. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Lopez. Amundsen comes in for Porzingis. And it's Grant in for Langston Galloway. The Jazz also changing it up. Exum comes in for Burks. And Freak subbed in for Burke. And so in the game for the Jazz, the forwards are Hayward and Favors. Freak is out there with Exum. And it's Gobert in at the 5. 46. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Freak kicks to Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened.
On the wing of Flalo, fires the 3. Favors with the rebound. Favors got his third rebound on the night. Jazz leading by 8.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Gobert the screen. Freak with it. Now guarded by Flalo. Favors attacking. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside Anthony. He dishes it to Grant. Back to Anthony. Lets it go from the wing. Hayward grabs the board.
You know, for Carmelo last season, it was Murphy's Law. What could go wrong did go wrong. After signing Melo to a max deal, the Knicks management expected a bunch from him. But with the new offense and a bad knee, it didn't happen.
And getting back to Carmelo last year, that team really became devoid of talent. In some games, Greg, in games that he played, he seemed like their only scoring option.
You know, we talk about needing a big 3 to compete for a championship. And for over half the season last year, the Knicks basically had a big half. I mean, because Carmelo missed that half. And when the deck is stacked against you like that, sometimes it's better to fold your cards and live to play another day. And that's really what Carmelo did.
Langston Galloway's checked in for New York.
What's the call?
And Utah with a change here, too. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Rudy Gobert. Good on the second free throw. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Galloway. Six to shoot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
You know, one other area they're doing well in is steals. I mean, they've knocked the ball loose a number of times and been able to track it down after the fact.
Williams, he's checked in for the Knicks. Here's Freak. Out to Hayward. All alone. That is good. Hayward's got 4 this quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Galloway. He's got 5. On its way from a follow for 2. New York, no good that time either.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Off target from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The pass to Afflalo. They double in with Freak. And stolen by Freak. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You look at San Antonio, they're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Utah Jazz. They have a lot of ground to make up.
Right now for the Jazz, this season has to really become a wake-up call for them moving forward. If they didn't recognize before this year that they didn't have the talent to compete in this league, they sure as heck better recognize it now.
Well, I would certainly hope so. I mean, it's been hard to watch this team struggle as much as they have throughout most of this season.
And New York making a change here. Serafin's checked in.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Hayward. Unbelievable play over the last month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Freak with it. He's got 12. Out to Hayward. Plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Now here's Freak. Goes back up. Nice ball movement by Utah. Booker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
On the wing of Afflalo to stop the run. But they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Kicks to Galloway. Pass to Serafin. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Here's Freak. Top of the key, Exum. Hayward on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. They grab their own miss. Miles, no good off the pick.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Galloway. 5 points in the game. Aflalo outside. Again, Aflalo missing.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he has so far in this quarter.
Exum with a wide open
point.
Knocks it loose. Back to Aflalo. Now, Freak. 12 points for him. Booker in the corner. Launches it, and that one's good. Booker's got 6.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Here's Galloway. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's the Jazz, up by 15, and will return shortly. Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up in what has been a New York. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Porzingis. Kyle O'Quinn comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And it's Williams in for Langston Galloway. Utah also making some changes. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Favors. And Freak subbed in for Trey Burke. They've got Kevin Serafin. Anthony is out there with Derek Williams. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Outside Anthony. To the paint. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 assists now tonight.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Williams.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Here's Freak. Feeds it to Burks. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. And Freak throws it down.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Lopez. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And Robin Lopez, last season, he missed about 6 weeks with that broken hand. But freak injuries aside, he's been pretty durable over the course of his career. Had played in all 82 games the previous 2 seasons.
A different look for New York. Early, he's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Vujicic comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Grant in for Williams. The Jazz also changing it up. Lyles checked in for Gobert. Hood comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dante Exum in for Alec Burks. Here's Freak. Passes it to Exum. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. And New York making a change here. Serafin's checked in. 1:05 left in the 4th quarter.
And as we head to the crushing blowout, big-time dominance. And